Hello again, everyone. Edwin Leonard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I want to talk about the fact that today marks 4 years of my YouTube astrology channel. Guess you could call it the 4-year anniversary. And I want to give thanks to all my dedicated, loyal, steadfast, and persistent fans, followers out there, some that I have made friends with, other people that are just persistent fans of my videos. I mean, it's hard to believe that this started 4 years ago and that this thing has just kept going and it's escalated in terms of monthly viewership or what have you. And to me, if someone had asked me, well, would you have done this for 4 straight years when I first started? And I probably would have said no. But I think a lot of this just has to do with the fact that I'm just simply infatuated with astrology. And this is just something where this is a subject that has so many little nuances to it. There's so many things and elements and aspects of astrology that I don't know if even the experts can actually learn completely, even the world-renowned astrologers. There's always seems to be something new to learn regarding this subject, and this is a thing where this is just something where I'm a little bit surprised myself, because I did not think I would be doing it for this long period of time. I was thinking when I first started this, okay, well, I'll just try some videos out there and we'll see where it goes. I saw some videos on YouTube. Happened was 4 years ago. I had seen Alyssa Sharp do some videos. And I saw some of the videos up on YouTube. And the thing about it was I looked at it and I said, well, maybe at some point I could actually do this. So I procrastinated for a little bit and I mulled it over. And I remember talking to somebody, it was like on September 20th, 2012, 6 days before I started my YouTube astrology channel. I was talking to someone, I said, well, I'm thinking I just might do this thing with the YouTube astrology videos. And I thought about it. And when I first did it on September 26, 2012, well, I wondered, well, can I keep doing this? Is this something that I'm going to enjoy? Will this be something I could do very consistently and keep doing it? Because when I do something, I want it to be something that I can do for a long period. I mean, I didn't think it would last for 4 years when I first did it, but I still wanted to do something that was going to be at least fairly consistent and something that I would do very consistently. And it turned out, it's worked out very well for me. And I mean, having over 1 million views, I'm very surprised by that. And I thank again everybody out there that has given me the viewership. I mean, over 1 million views, you make me feel like $1 million, and I really do mean that. And I do appreciate the people out there that have really watched my videos with a lot of loyalty and a lot of dedication. And I'm happy that I'm able to help augment some people's astrological knowledge. I think there's a lot of you out there that have profuse astrology knowledge, but what it is maybe you want to hear my vantage point, you want to hear my take on the subject, and I understand that. I mean, some people out there, maybe I have helped them become more learned in astrology, and they've actually learned something, and I'm grateful that if I can give people something that they could learn and assimilate knowledge, and they can really expand their knowledge of astrology because of it, I feel like I'm doing something positive for them. And I hope time is a determining factor. I do plan on doing this for some time to come, and I hope that my people out there will still watch my videos persistently and will still stay with me, and hopefully the channel will keep growing. And really, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I wanted to just let people know that I do appreciate what you've done, and the fact that I've gotten the halfway decent viewership is gives me more reason to keep making them, and that has given me incentive to keep going. I mean, part of it has to do with what I stated before about being infatuated with the subject and being really enamored with the subject of astrology, but it has to do with the fact that I know I have at least a halfway decent audience that appreciates what I do, and I don't want to let them down. So maybe that's the Cancer Taurus in me coming out. I really don't feel like I don't want to disappoint others, and at the same time, this is something I do truly enjoy. And to me, I had no idea that this was going to go on for 4 years, and I'm happy and grateful to all of you that have watched my videos during this time and that have remained dedicated fans. I understand that some of you out there have been a little bit perturbed, a little bit exasperated maybe by the fact that I have blocked the comments on it, and I did make a video a while back as to why I did it. I don't know how many of you have actually seen it, but I did put my reasons in there, and it was nothing malicious intended with it. It was just something where I was starting to become dominated by answering comments. It was really taking up a good part of the day, and I'm sorry that if it has bothered some people. There was nothing malicious intended by this. I know it bothers some people. I'm sorry for this, but it was not intended to anger anybody. But I was just trying to do something which would give me some more time to do other things in my own private life. So that's really what that was mainly about. I did have some questions that came in that really were preposterous, and that had a little something to do with it. I mean, but really the main reason was, I mean, it was taking a lot of time out of the day. There were some days I was on questions for honestly close to 2.5 hours, and I'm not exaggerating. But really, but anyway, to conclude this, I just want to say once again, thank you everybody there out here for 4 wonderful years, and I'm glad that I've been able to help a lot of you in your astrological journey and experience, and I do hope that I'll keep doing this, and you could keep learning from it, and even those, as I stated before, those that aren't necessarily watching to learn, but they just want to hear my perspective on something, then that's fine too, whatever your reason, whether it's to assimilate more knowledge or just to hear what I have to say about a certain topic, then by all means keep watching. And I've stated this before, at least in one other video, that I do encourage people out there to watch as many YouTube astrologers as you can, because this way you can benefit, you could derive the best benefit of learning astrology, because you can get things from some astrologers you won't get from me. You can get some information and insight maybe from me that you won't get in others. So I really think that's the way to go. I mean, some people just like to stick with 1 or 2 astrologers and YouTube astrologers. That's fine. That's up to the individual. That's their prerogative. But I do encourage others to watch as many as they can, and really to derive the best benefits from YouTube astrology. And anyway, people, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. And once again, thanks to all of you for making this a wonderful 4 years for me in YouTube astrology. Until next time, people, Edwin Learns saying, stay well.